This is the Craftsman Experience on the road, and we're at the 41st annual Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction, Scottsdale, Arizona, and I don't know what his real title is. I've got the proprietor of fun. If you don't know who this guy is, I'm going to introduce him to you. John Fitzpatrick, buddy, you're all things Camaro, ZL1, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Dennis. Thanks for having me.
I hate to blow you away, man. When I get chances to talk to you one-on-one, it's everything that is fun right now. You guys have created the ultimate buzz. First off, I thought you were going to call it the Z28. I know you're holding back on us with that one, but let's talk a little ZL1.
Sure.
Hit me with what's going on.
Well, you know, we're getting ready to start production on this car. It is, you know, we had a couple of journalists out this week on the Bondurant track here at Firebird.
I don't remember getting my media invitation.
Well, you were busy.
Oh, that's what it was.
You were busy. You know, you were doing this all week, so you know, it was just a fantastic time, and they're just blown away by the car. They're really surprised. You know, a lot of people hear that, you know, you're going to have 580 horsepower, and they know it's going to go well from 0 to 60 or from A to B. What they don't realize is what we've done with the suspension and the magnetic ride and the performance track management, how you're going to be able to just take this car and make it either your daily driver or take it right to the track and get on it.
I love that. You know, the things, it's the little things, like the aerodynamic package that you put on the front of the car. I mean, like you said, this isn't just a car to go out and, you know, abuse rear tires in. This is a car with dynamics that is above and beyond any Camaro that's ever hit the road.
Yeah, and I think that's what people are finding. You know, the journalists who have driven it so far, they're just shocked at, you know, they thought, okay, this is going to be a beast, but it's a well-tamed beast. You know, it's really handles well with the electronic power steering and the, you know, the magnetic ride. Those shocks, I mean, taking that to the third generation for those magnetic shocks, it's just amazing how responsive the car can be, and really just balls out fun to drive.
You know what? That's the best way to describe it too. And I mean, it's going to be fun. Once those cars hit the road, you're going to see people out there just loving everything there is about Camaro. Now we got to talk about the other things that are going on with Camaro. Copo. I am so excited about the new drag race series. I mean, I love turning. I consider myself a little bit of a wheel man. Left, right, I can do that too. But man, when it comes to drag racing, there is a herald age that comes when people, you know, remember what was what I would call the golden age.
Yes.
It was when it was factory-backed drivers, when cars were bought from, you know, privateers, and they went out and they raced it. This new series, it's going to have all three of the major brands going up, and the Copo car is going to be out there representing Chevrolet well. What's going on with the Copo car?
Well, you know, the great thing about the Copo car, we're still under a little bit of development. We haven't really announced how we're going to distribute it and how people are going to be able to buy it, but it really is going to be basically taking a piece of clay and be able to model it any way you want. You know, we're going to have certain parameters in there. You know, NHRA requires that. You know, we got built 50 of these, and you know, I think people are going to be amazed at, you know, the different offerings that are going to be in there with it's just going to be sick.
Well, the videos, I mean, it's got you and it's got Cliff and all these people. I mean, you can see the excitement in you guys. It really is truly, you know, people like to say that the American car maker is not, they're boring and they're not doing exciting things. This is a new age for people. I mean, it's like a whole new generation of people that can be introduced, like we're doing here, do it yourself. These guys are gonna be able to get their hands on these cars and go out and make them their own. And I gotta love you guys for doing this.
Well, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, you're bringing back the legacy, you know, these cars from the late 60s especially, you know, where you were taking, before they put a lot of different requirements and restrictions on there, you know, you could do a lot of different things. And then, you know, it kind of evolved away and for different reasons. And, you know, now we can bring that back, and, you know, the technology that's there now with the, you know, the injections and the blowers and things like that. I mean, what you can get out of that engine for such a small cubic inch, it's amazing.
And that's the thing. I look at it like I'm going to be building a project with an E-Rod motor, and that's a great streetable motor. But when you're talking about the LSX packages, I mean, this is stuff that I can't even imagine taking that engine back in time.
No.
To the guys in 1969 that snuck into a dealership and had a buddy and started checking off Copo numbers, you know, can you imagine what their response would be to look at the technology where basically a small block Chevy is gone?
Yeah, no, they'd be blown away with the technologies now in there. You know, just the computer systems alone, you know, and the things that go along with the electronics. Most people would be just drop dead, just what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Where's my quadra toilet?
I need that screwdriver to adjust the carb there. You know, what's going on?
I love it. Hey, listen, John Fitzpatrick, he has another title. I just call him one of the coolest guys in Chevrolet, man. If you want to know more about it, go to Chevy.com or Chevrolet.com or GMperformance.com. I mean, you just put it in your Google stuff and you'll find it. This is Craftsman Experience on the road, and the only thing I got left to do is convince this guy to give me a Copo Camaro. We'll see you in the next video.